The biggest problem men make on dates is they try too hard, talk too much to prove there's something.
The biggest turnoff.
It's the biggest turnoff. Hey, and I've actually got a corporate job, and what happened is I told my boss to need a raise, he gave me a raise, and I got this business card. You know what I do on a date? I turn up with so much social proof, she knows I'm rich. And when
Yes, exactly. Because no matter how smart they are, if they talk long enough, they always gonna say something stupid. And that is why I love me a quiet king. Like, if I go on a date and I got to compete for airtime and conversation, like, immediate deal breaker. Because as a man, why do you have so much to say? Shut up. Like, go pay a bill. Go cut some grass. Go build something. And do it quietly. Don't y'all just hate when a man talk himself out of the coochie? Like, Sting, I was this close. Like, I was ready to give it up. And then you decided to open your mouth and start sharing your thoughts and opinions. And now, due to the fact that I respect myself, you're done.
Fellas, there's a saying, a wise man once said nothing at all. I know a lot of you guys talk yourself out of some buns. You know, I've done it, and it's a learning lesson. But here, I'm going to share a few things with you guys so you guys don't be making these mistakes like she just said. You heard it from the horse's mouth, what she was talking about. And it's true facts, man. But before we get into it, it's your favorite Everything's Gerald Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100,000. Quit playing with me. Now, fellas, we all know, we all had that time where we might have said something, and it's so easy to turn women off. Women get turned off super easy. And I always say this, and women disagree with me. Men have a lot more grace when it comes to a woman. A woman can be super talkative, even though it may be like, you know, she talked too much or whatever. Yo, we still gonna smash. We can still work with that. But you can say one thing and completely turn a woman off. Just like she said, yo, I was just about to give you something, but you said something, man, in a moment, and it just made it just dried everything up and went, fellas, if you don't know now you are about to know. Women love to talk. Women are social creatures. Women love to talk about themselves. Read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. You'll learn about this as well. Women, and it's just people in general, but definitely women. If you're on a date with her or whenever, and this is before you guys are, you know, you guys are already smashing, it doesn't really matter at that point. You know what I'm saying? But when you're getting to know a woman, especially on a date, first date, second date, a woman is supposed to talk 70% of the time. You only talk 30%, and that's just asking her questions, you know, here and there. You basically interviewing her because she likes to talk. She likes to talk about herself. And you got to keep her talking, keep her engaged, and you got to throw a little sexual innuendo in there during that first conversation to let her know that you're interested and you're on that type of time. Not anything completely vulgar, where you just like, yo, I just want to slide this dick up in there and just start going ham Newton. Nah, not like that, man. You gotta be smooth with it. Compliment her on her dress. You know, ask her, you know, where does she work out at, things like that. But you looking real nice, gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Runway model type stuff. You know, keep it funky like that, but don't just go all in like that. But women love to talk, so you have to keep her talking. Don't talk about yourself. Women don't like dudes that talk about themselves. Women hate that. Or whatever. You're supposed to be, you know, relaxed, you know, laid back, you know, in a masculine frame, basically. Listening to her, give her eye contact, look at her lips while she's talking, things like that. And you let her do her thing. It's her time to shine. The woman is supposed to shine. She's supposed to show off, be beautiful. She's supposed to be this creation of beauty right in front of you, or whatever. So you let her talk. She's got the stage. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. You just sitting in the, you know, you sitting in the crowd, you sitting in the chairs, and you got her on stage. Well, JR, that sounds too much like she's on a pedestal. That's why you guys are bunless, because you think like that. You letting her talk, you letting her do her thing. You're supposed to keep that mystery. You're supposed to be staying intriguing. If she asks you a question, then you answer, but you don't go on no whole, well, I went to Oxford College and, you know, I slayed these hoes over here. The last hoe I was talking to was this. You don't start getting into all that in your past relationships. And even if she asks you, you keep it very mysterious. You know what I'm saying? And you talk, if you're talking about your exes or anything like that, you just talk about them in a nice way. You never say anything negative about other women or things like that. You just keep it, you know, real cool. You got to be smooth, man. Think you got like you're in a movie or something, you know, like on some James Bond type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some Idris Elba type of time, some Michael B. Jordan type of time. You know, in the movies is what I'm talking about. Just smooth. You know what I mean? Some Denzel. Imagine you Denzel or something like that, fellas. You can't be up in there a chatty patty and just going off, hey, and I did this, and talking about your accomplishments and all this stuff like that, and I did this, and I, you know, women care, but they don't care about that in that aspect. They don't want to hear you talking about it. You know what I mean? You slowly reveal. The goal is for her to be revealing all this stuff, not for you to be trying to impress her. Well, I got this Lamborghini, I got this Porsche, I skydive, and I was doing all this, and I got 600 jumps under my belt. Nah. If she asks you, you tell her, like, you just keep it. I'm not saying one word answers in short, but you like, yo, I like to do this, so on and so forth. But so many dudes have either gotten nervous in a particular moment and they say too much, or they come on too strong and they talk themselves completely out of getting something, because the attraction is already there, fellas. If a woman knows whether she wants to sleep with you when she first sees you, the attraction is already there. You just have to make her feel secure and comfortable and let her do the rest of the work. Women will help you out if they really like you. What I mean by that is they'll say certain things that you have to catch cues on. There's a cue for you to say something else. You know what I'm saying? But you never be pressed. But you still need to let her know that there is some type of sexual desire there, or some sexual innuendo. Now you guys are probably like, JR, this is so confusing. I don't know what the hell. Guys, just be cool. Just be cool. You know, learn the art of conversation. You know, it's like tennis. You hit the ball, she got to return it, then you return it back. You just don't, like, she hit the ball. What do I do? What do I do? Man, you just got to keep it going, man. You know what I'm saying? And it may lead to that. If you both vibing, you know what I'm saying? Keep her on her toes, you know. Not saying you got to be the funniest dude, but keep her on her toes. Laugh at her jokes, even though women aren't really funny. You know what I'm saying? The women love when you laugh at their jokes, you know what I'm saying? But women aren't that funny. I'm just being honest. Women know they aren't funny. You know what I mean? But these are some things you got to keep up, fellas. You feel me? So don't be that guy that she is telling her friend and she's like, I almost gave him some, but he started giggling and he started talking about his ex, or he started talking about what he's got going on at work and how much money he makes and what kind of car he drives and all this stuff like that. That just completely turned me off. Men, we don't care. If women talk about that shit, we don't care. That's why I say we give women a lot more grace than they give us when it comes to that, for sure. But guys, don't think too much into it, fellas. If you're having trouble, man, I got you. You guys know you can book a session. I got you. We'll iron all that stuff out, man. I'm not some dating coach, player, or pimp, but you know, I'm definitely a guy that has some experience that can guide you in the right direction if you're having these troubles, man. But anyway, that being said, man, it's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth.